Today we're taking my FIFA 18 team and dropping it straight into FC 26. What could possibly go wrong? You guys wanted it, you guys are getting it, and let me tell you, before we get into building this team, there are some crazy downgrades. But it was really fun rebuilding this squad again because FIFA 18 was the first FIFA that I actually started making content, and I think many people would say that it was the last game that was the golden age of FIFA. Nevertheless, let's start building this team. Starting off in goal, we have Timo Horn. Now being a silver card, this guy was a staple Bundesliga keeper to start off the game. But let me tell you, his career's taken a bit of a decline, leaving Köln and now playing in the second division with Bochum. Since FIFA 18, the German has gone down 11 ratings with some pretty significant downgrades on his stats, specifically 25 kicking. But believe it or not, Timo Horn's received an inform this year, so we're going to slot him in net because that's hopefully going to closest resemble his FIFA 18 card. Our two centre backs, well, one's got a crazy upgrade and one has got a crazy downgrade. Starting off with the upgrade, we have Jonathan Tah, and then we go to Kamil Glik, who has got a pretty hefty downgrade. Jonathan Tah was an absolute stalwart for Bayer Leverkusen, playing 10 seasons for them, and then he moved to Bayern Munich, which earned him a big upgrade. Looking at his FIFA 18 card since then, he was 82 rated, and he's got some nice upgrades across the board since, but his pace has took a pretty big downgrade. Standing at 6'5", the big German though is definitely one of the better players in this team, and hopefully can cover a little bit for Kamil Glik, who has gone down 20 ratings since FIFA 18. He was never the fastest Kamil Glik, but he was always very defensively solid, which is why I liked using him in my team. Not so much anymore though, his defense has gone down 22 since FIFA 18, and believe it or not, his pace has gone down even more. Now sitting at 31, Kamil Glik is one of the slowest players in the game. The 37-year-old is now playing back home in Poland for Cracovia, and hopefully he can use his experienced legs to do a job for us in defense today. Our right back in this team is going to be another silver, none other than Djibril Sidibe. Of course, at the time, getting that strong link to Kamil Glik, he has took a pretty big downgrade since FIFA 18, getting a -5 overall and losing 17 pace. Defense has stayed pretty solid though, and since then he has moved around quite a bit, playing for the likes of Everton, Athens, and now back home in France, playing for Toulouse, and he still seems to be doing a job. He's actually grabbed a couple goals for them this season. And at left back, where you saw him in my FIFA 20 team in FC 26, you're going to see him again in my FIFA 18 team in FC 26, of course, being David Alaba. I'm not going to lie, guys. Ideally, Wendell would have slotted into this team, but he has since moved back to the Brazilian league, which of course isn't in the game. But I did use a lot of David Alaba in FIFA 18, of course, and he had a brilliant card back then. Being 86 rated and having some really well-rounded stats overall, he's since lost 18 pace, gone down 4 overall, but he's definitely maintained all those other stats, being very similar on his card to FIFA 18. And that is your defense for my FIFA 18 team in FC 26. Starting off your 3-man flat midfield, we have Fabinho. Ideally, I would have used this guy in a 4-3-2-1 and created a perfect triangle between Sidibe, Glik, and Fabinho. That, of course, was with the old chemistry system, and back when 4-3-2-1 had right forward and left forward, they're not in the game anymore. But of course, this card was before Fabinho even moved to Liverpool. He's now playing in the Saudi League for Al Ittihad. Since FIFA 18 though, he's only gone down 1 rating overall. Of course, the main stat he's lost being that pace, going down by 21. Now at 32 years old, he has been a very consistent performer over the years. Of course, playing for Liverpool and being very successful for them. Now playing in the Saudi League and being very consistent over there as well. 6 playstyles as well, which is interesting as well. So keen to see how that goes in game. We're dipping back into the silvers, guys. The next part of your team is probably not a name you guys have heard in a while, and that is Pizzi. Pizzi is a bit of an unsung hero in the game, in my opinion. Of course, playing many seasons at Benfica, keeping a very consistent rating. He's now still in the Portuguese league, now playing for Estoril Praia. Bruh. Let me know if I got that right. And at 36 years old, he has got a pretty big downgrade since FIFA 18, losing 9 ratings overall. Specifically lost a lot of his pace and dribbling. He was really good in midfield, and you'll see what sort of vibe I'm going with who we connect him later in this team. And finishing off our 3-man midfield, we have the absolutely rapid Charles Aranguiz. The Chilean has lost 41 pace since his FIFA 18 card, now playing back in his home country and performing really solid. He actually got 15 goal contributions in his last season. The card I did want to talk about though for Charles Aranguiz was his inform. He had a phenomenal inform in FIFA 18 with some really well-rounded stats. Specifically, that passing and dribbling was very solid, and of course did get a strong link to Jonathan Tah and Wendell, of course, if he was in this team, but Alaba's going to do a job for us. Before we get into building the attack, guys, if you are new here and enjoy the content, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. I absolutely love doing these retro squad builders for you guys, and I have plenty more to come. But before then, I want you guys to let me know your 3 favorite FIFA 18 players in the comment section down below, and we can reminisce with each other. Back to the squad builder. Starting off your front 3 for my FIFA 18 team in FC 26, on the left, we have Bruma. This guy was absolutely rapid on FIFA 18, having 93 pace on his 81 gold card, and he's actually maintained that pretty good over the years, and believe it or not, his shooting has gone up +6 despite getting a -3 downgrade since then. Now, of course, playing back home in the Portuguese league and having pretty consistently solid seasons over his last few years. And at the time, of course, he got a strong link to the man up top, Timo Werner. This guy was absolutely insane up top in FIFA 18, and he earned himself a ton of special cards that year as well. Since FIFA 18, he's actually held onto the 91 pace, but of course, losing quite a bit of his shooting, his career has took a bit of a dip since then, and a bit of a full circle moment now playing back at Leipzig as well. Hopefully he can get back to his good form that he did back in his early 20s. We actually used this guy in a previous squad builder. If you haven't seen my failed Wonder Kids in FC 26 video, then go and watch that as well. But as you can see, he didn't really do too good for us. And the last piece of the puzzle for the FIFA 18 team in FC 26, we have Gelson Martins. On the topic of pace, this guy was genuinely rapid on FIFA 18, having 94 pace. On top of some very solid dribbling stats as well, this guy was an absolute beast for your starter squads on the right wing. Since his Sporting days though, he has dropped down a little bit, losing 3 ratings since then, and of course, losing a fair bit of his pace. But he still looks pretty solid in this game, and hopefully he can do a job for us today. Of course though, guys, it wouldn't be one of these squad builders without an honorable mentions list, and we'll start off with Riyad Mahrez. This was of course his last season at Leicester before he made the big move to Manchester City, and he earned himself some really solid special cards that year. The one that I'm focusing on is that foot birthday card. Since his FIFA 18 card though, he's actually got a +1 upgrade, losing 4 pace, but going up in everything else. Now playing in the Saudi League and doing an absolute stellar job. He got 36 goal contributions in 45 games last season, and he has 7 playstyles on his FC 26 card. Next player on the honorable mentions list is Leroy Sané. This lad was at Manchester City at the time and a real up-and-comer who was absolutely rapid on his FIFA 18 card. He had 94 pace. He also earned himself some really nice cards throughout the year, like that Player of the Month card. Since then, he moved from Man City over to Bayern Munich, and now he's playing in the Turkish Super League at 29 years old. Your next player on the list is Kalidou Koulibaly. Back in the day, his FIFA 18 card was very, very solid, being 84 rated overall, having some very nice defensive and physical stats. Since then though, he has got a big upgrade on his passing and dribbling, which is nice to see. And of course, can't forget that Footmas card he got that year as well. But one fun fact that I just noticed about this card is that on his FIFA 18 card, he was 6'5". He's now 6'1". Huh? I don't know how EA have got that so far wrong, but for a number of years, this guy was significantly taller than how he is now. Next player on the list, we have the special card king, being Hirving Lozano. This guy was an absolute magnet for a special card, earning him 6 throughout FIFA 18. Specifically, that first inform was unbelievable, which had a significant upgrade on his normal card, plus 11 shooting to be precise. But his normal gold card was still pretty solid on FIFA 18, keeping the same rating to what he is on FC 26, being 78 rated overall. He has lost a little bit of pace since though, and now the 30-year-old is playing over in the MLS for San Diego. And of course, since FIFA 18, had a great campaign over at Napoli, capping off what has been a very solid career for him. If you remember this guy, Talvin, then you have elite ball knowledge. This guy was an absolute beast of a card on FIFA 18, picking up multiple informs. This of course was during his campaign at Marseille, where he got 41 goal contributions in one season. And since then, his normal card has received a -6 downgrade overall, losing a fair bit of pace, but that's about it, and he's now playing striker over in the French league still, but for RC Lens now. 2 more spots on the bench, and we had to start off with the legend himself, Héctor Bellerín. If there's one stat we think about when it comes to Héctor Bellerín, it is his pace. He had 95 pace on his FIFA 18 gold card, and he earned himself an inform throughout the season as well, which had 97 pace. Since then, he now has 78 pace, which just does not sit right with me. Of course, no longer needed after the Arsenal lockdown period. He's now back playing over in La Liga at Real Betis, and now being 30 years old, which is crazy to think about. And capping off my FIFA 18 team in FC 26, we have Steven Nzonzi. He was never the fastest in the game, but was an absolute brute force in the midfield, standing at 6'5" tall, and on his FIFA 18 card having 88 physical. Since FIFA 18 though, he has gone down 11 ratings overall, losing a fair chunk of that physical and -20 pace. He's pretty much moved from club to club each season, and he's now ended up somehow in the championship. I don't know why. And of course, the final piece of the puzzle, a manager. Let's pick a manager that had a card on FIFA 18, and that was Vincent Kompany, being 85 rated overall and still very solid that year. So that's going to be it, guys. Your FIFA 18 team in FC 26, but it wouldn't be one of these squad builders without playing a game. Let's get into the game with this squad and see if they can wind back the clock and get the job done. Come on, lads. I believe in you. Maybe not you, Kamil Glik, though. You're well past it, mate. 34 pace on Charles Aranguiz. What have you got for me? Lovely turn. Gives it to Timo Werner. Timo Werner on the ball. Timo Werner. Can he find the run of Charles Aranguiz? Aranguiz near post. Good save, David Raya. Kamil Glik, what are you doing on the corner, mate? Oh, we need to get back now. Me bomba! Nothing in it, ref. Play on. Okay, he's just run through the ball. Aranguiz now has a yellow card. Victor Obabo on the ball.
Nope.
Yes, Kamil Glik! Go! Kamil Glik! I'm sorry for underestimating you. Go back to Kamil. Kamil Glik! Have a go! Oh no, this isn't good. Don't let him get the shot off the post! Can he get the rebound? David Alaba denies him! Yes! Piss off, Pina! Yes, Pizzi! 20 minutes gone. The score is 0-0. Back to Timo Horn. We have his inform. It's pretty good. Gives it to Pizzi. Aranguiz, this is nice. Playing out of the back here. Timo Werner. We got a bit of pace up front. Gives it to Bruma. Bruma in lots of space here. What do you got for me? Bruma. Lovely ball roll. Lovely bit of dribbling here from the lad. Beautiful. Inside. Outside. Finesse shot, Bruma. Raya saves again. Oh, get out of here. Who needs Pina when you got David Alaba? Isak on the ball here. Oh, Pizzi gets back. Well done, lad. Bruma finds Timo Werner. Timo Werner, could he find the run of Charles Aranguiz? 34 pace the lad has. Gives it to Pizzi. Pizzi! Makes it 1-0! 36 years old. The Benfica legend has still got it. He can do it in defense and an attack.
Denied.
Great work by Pizzi again. He's getting stuck in. Get there, Sidibe. Yes, lad. Yes, Martins. Great anticipation.
Bang!
He's killed me again. Keep going, Martins. Yes, lad.
Oh.
Half time. We are 1-0 up. The squad still got it so far. Can the lads play the full 90 minutes, though? We will have to find out.
2 seconds later.
Not off kickoff. Oh no, not off kickoff. Not off kickoff! Yeah, 2 can play that game, mate.
Nope.
Yes, Kamil Glik! You absolute beast! Go, Bruma. Good link up between the 2 teammates at the time. Bruma on the ball here. Trying to create a little bit of space on the left. He does well. Great skill by Bruma to create a bit of space. Looking to cut back. This is great individual skill by Bruma. Finds it to Pizzi, the goal scorer. Pizzi goes back to Charles Aranguiz, the 37-year-old. Has a finesse shot and David Raya saves. Oh, great anticipation by Fabinho. Finds Timo Werner on the way through. Timo Werner, cut back. Gives it to Martins, 2-1. Lovely bit of play. Lovely bit of skill. And the FIFA 18 legends take back the lead.
It can't go on like this, can it?
Oh,
It can.
I lied. Why can't I hold on to the lead? All right, we've had to make a few substitutions. Bellerin's going to go on at right back. Nzonzi's going to come on for Aranguiz, who was on a yellow, and Leroy Sané on the left for Bruma. All to play for. 2-2 the score. 30 minutes to go. What have the lads got left in the tank? Great work by Fabinho. Steps up again. Got a lot of space here. Could I have a shot? Fabinho, why not? David Raya denies.
Me bomba!
Oh, Pizzi's taken out of Barbo. Now Claudio Pina's away, though, and he's got to deal with Kamil Glik. No! What a save by Horn! Get it! Oh! Timo Horn does a great job there. Martins threads the needle to find Fabinho on the way through. Timo Werner! 3-2! What a ball by Martins. Equally by Fabinho to find the run of Timo Werner. 3-2, we take back the lead. 20 minutes to go. Oh no. Got to keep our shape here. Come on, Kamil. Yes, Kamil! Kamil with the seconds! Somebody build the man a statue! The clock is ticking, lads. The clock is ticking, ladies and gentlemen. Can we get one more goal to seal the deal? We're going to have to defend with our absolute lives, though.
A few moments later.
Bruh.
No, you cannot be serious, bro. Well, guys, I guess that's it. I went into another game, and believe it or not, the opponent forfeited as well. This team just is too good. Please, somebody build Kamil Glik a statue, because he was an absolute hero and man of the match in this team. So, guys, that's going to be it for the end of the video. Make sure you like and subscribe for plenty more retro FIFA content coming right your way. And until then, all of you have a lovely rest of your day. We'll catch you all very soon. Take care. Peace.